What's crackin'? I'm Cragger, and welcome back to Shapez 2. We are at milestone 10, which is the very last milestone that we need to then complete the final goal, which will get us our final upgrade and infinite goals, which are these things that I think I talked about in a previous video. I don't remember. They're like these, where you make shapes to complete operator levels to get little platform units and research points, but instead of them being the same every single level, they are different every level, and they slowly get more complicated. So yeah, we are going to complete milestone 10, and now I just have to figure out how to do that. I guess we could take this here and turn that white. This one is... I was trying to figure out how to do this one, because there's this... that's blocked. There's that, but that only has one of the spikes, not two. That also only has one of the spikes. I guess we could try this one, and I could just figure out how to make it the way that I want it. Let me... How do I do that? If I just get two of those, and then I just separate what I want out, I guess. If I swap that, and I swap that, we get that, and then we can trash that, swap this, and then we need to rotate it. Wait, no. There. We need to... Actually, wait, no, I can do it like that, because I can use... If I use this one, then... Nope, that's a 180. Why did I use the 180? What am I doing? I need the clockwise. Yay, another operator level. Okay. There we go. And then we need to delete that. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. Copy that. And boom. Okay, so that goes that way. And then what do we get? Another trash, rotate. Okay, that could rotate. This can trash. And then... Cool, that can trash, that can live. So that can just go into there. Okay, so that'll trash all the things we need and only be making these, which I... probably means I don't need to add any overflow things. I shouldn't need to, I don't think. Like, because where was the overflow things? I was adding overflow things to, like, this stuff over here. But I shouldn't need to do that in this, because I'm only making one thing. And if that one thing gets clogged, it shouldn't matter. So yeah, I think I don't need to worry about overflow modifying this at all. I shouldn't need to. Okay, so then that means this, we need to take out one of these. I guess we could do the same thing, we just need to do a different piece of it. We can have different rotations, because it'll do the same thing. So if we modify these are clockwise. If I make one of them counterclockwise? Or wait, no, I just change what the output is. Wait, no. Because I'm splitting this up, I want to stack it all back up. So I don't want to trash this. And I don't want to... Unless... Is there a... There's one here. But that's not helpful. Because that doesn't have enough and I need more than that. This could work. This could work. This would work if the shapes were flipped, but they're not. So... What if I use this? Because then I only need 2 wedge, which I guess I could just extract from here. Or here, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so if I use this, how much stuff, because we're gonna use this, we're gonna make it green, and then we're gonna pin it and make it cyan, and then we're gonna stack it on top of all the other ones. Okay. That can work. Okay. Okay, so this, I need to rotate it, though. Clockwise once, I think? Nope, counterclockwise. Okay, there we go. So now those are in the right position. And then if we delete these because this sucks and I don't need that, we go here and then we do this. What do we do? No. Well, I forgot everything. I was coughing for a second. This goes here and then we... What is this? No, this goes... Swappy. I guess I could just do half destroy because we don't need half of it. And then, actually, do we need this many half destroys? Yeah, we do. Okay, we destroy that half, and then we rotate it counterclockwise. And then we do another half destroy, and then rotate counterclockwise again. And so then this can come over here, and we can stack you. Right? Yeah, cool. So then that will make the shape that we need right here. And then we just need to paint that green, which we can do up here, I guess. Cool. Why is this there? Oh, that's for this. I forgot where the spell was for. This is for the one of the tasks I was trying to do that I haven't figured out yet, but I'll figure it out eventually. Oh, what's this? Oh, is that for the task? I think that's for that task, yeah. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out how to do the 3rd level with the 3 pins there. I'll figure that out eventually, and then I can explain. I might show you guys me figuring that out. I also might not, and I might just do it by myself. Okay, cool. That's being filled with green. Now we need to figure out this. So, did I find a shape with that? I did. It was right here, but it doesn't have enough being made. So I would like to find another one like that somewhere. I probably won't, though. Not close. Come on. Give me a shape that has exactly what I want without extra things. No, I don't see it. Do any of you see a shape like this? Rotated somewhere? Because I don't. I don't. I see shapes that we can cut and stack and rotate into it, Well, not rotate, but we have to swap them or cut them somehow. So, yeah. Either I use the one that I have there. It doesn't have enough space for a full 3. Or I cut one and make my own. I think we'll just use the one that's here to see if, because I get a full 3 out of this. I feel like I may. Maybe. Ooh, I can. Look at that. Cool. I didn't know if I could or not. And it looks like I can. And then I need to copy this part right here. Oh wait, hold on. This part right here. Go here. Oh wait, no, that's not the part I need to copy. I need to copy this. And then this. Extract. 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 And then we just grab this little part. And we do this. Now, where do I get the white from? I just rotate that counterclockwise twice, I think. And then it looks like the shape we need. Nope. Clockwise. And I don't know if we need to do it twice. Yeah, we do need to do it twice. Right? Twice. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So then I needed to paint it white. And I have to make white somewhere. I don't like making white. It takes forever. Because you have to do 3 colors instead of just 2. Mixing colors is kind of annoying. But I'll do it. It'll be fine. Where? Are these people being used? That one's making cyan. And that one's cyaning that. Okay. And this one's making purple. Okay, that one's not being used right now. So this blue I can use with this green and this red. And then I have to figure out how do I make white again. Okay, green bottom, red top. Green bottom, red top. I guess we could just do green bottom, then red top, then blue side. Like that, I think. Green bottom, blue top, red side. Oh, no, hold on. Move it up just one. Oh, no, that's not where I wanted to put that. There we go. And I think that should work, if I'm not mistaken. There. So then we can take this white, put it all the way through here, and then the red's coming, the blue's coming, and then we paint it. Paint it white, and in it go. There, like that. So then I'm gonna need more white, like a lot more white, because I need white to do that, and I need white to crystal that. This is gonna be a lot of white. There's gonna be a lot of white. Is the green coming in yet? Oh, hey, look at that. Finally, my green shape's coming in. Cool. Not that it matters because it's going to be cyan after we get all the green done. Is there a nice blue close to here? No. Why would there be no blue close to it to make cyan? Because of course there wouldn't be. Because of course. But of course. I'm pretty sure all those blues are making, yeah, consistent things that are being used, so that's great. Can I fit it? Can I fit? I don't think I can fit. No. Oh, no. Can't fit a full blue out of that. There's a blue all the way down here, but it's so far away. And there's two blues up there, but they're very far away. Oh well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I just showed the first part of this, but I think I need to figure out how to do the other parts quickly. Because I don't remember stuff I showed you, but crystallization stuff, if I'm doing a Mark III like this, for it to be doing what this is doing currently, it needs two full color inputs to do that, to make this consistently. Because if stuff is coming in consistently and it has two colors, it can make it consistently, which means I'm gonna need two whites on top of the white that I'm using to paint this level. Although maybe I could sidetrack that. Can you paint two layers at the same time, or just the top layer? That's a good question. What is this? Can I extract enough view from this? I can. There we go. And boink. Okay, so now the question is, how much am I rotating you? I think I'll just rotate this one 180, no? Yeah, 180, cool. So I can use this to test if I put it on top of this before this gets painted white, and I just stacked the gray shape on top of this gray shape, and I paint the whole thing white. Does it paint just the top layer, or the whole thing? I assume it would just be the top layer, but I don't know that for sure. Let me check. Does it say how that would work? Painting. Space pipes. Okay, it only paints the top layer. The painter always paints the topmost layer of a given shape. Well, that's rude. That's rude. So I do have to paint the entire thing white. This is the final shape, so I could just split this white up to that and that. And then I wouldn't have to deal fully with that. Okay, this now needs to be cyan, which means I need blue. Which I guess means... I don't know what that means. I could just take blue from this. It would take longer, but I would just rather do that. Well, this white... No, that white is being used for that. Okay. This is annoying that I'm using so much blue. I'm like, and there's not much blue here. I'm using all the blue for everything. Well, that makes sense because a lot of this stuff is blue. I'm gonna get rid of these anyway. I could just get rid of them now, because these are already high in level, and it's gonna take a lot to make more of them. and I already have lots of platform units. So yeah, I think I'm going to destroy some of the milestone makey things. Although, how far are we with? We'll destroy the ones, these three. We'll destroy these three. So I have to figure out where I'm making these three. Okay, we'll destroy this one first. Okay. We stop making you. Just because, like, they are being made constantly, but every time it levels up, they cost more and more to level up, so... and they're taking up space that I could just use other stuff, because I'm gonna eventually make trains and do a whole, like, more efficient thing than just all of these belts that go everywhere, and yeah, so we're just gonna get rid of this. Cool, so that gets rid of the red down here. Or the shape extracting down here. Get rid of that red. And then we can get rid of this. Now where's the blue for this? Oh, the blue's from down there? I guess that's not that far away from here though, so. Okay, we shove this all the way up here. Where is this being painted green? Must be being painted green from wherever I'm extracting it from. Come on. We're almost there. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way back here. Okay. Well, don't need you. And don't need you. Cool. So then that's not being produced. Shape goal has been completed. Hey, look at that. Cool. So then I'm just going to split this wide off because I do not care. Actually, hold on. Split this wide off, go down here. And then this can go in there. Wait, no. This can stack on top of this. Stack. Stack, stack, stack. There we go. This stacks on top of that and goes in there. Cool. And we'll be producing less of these, like half of it. But that is whatever. It's still making it, so I don't care. What was I doing? I forgot. I was doing something. I was getting rid of these milestone things. This one does not need to be needed. So we can get rid of the train that's depositing that. And now I can just get rid of the train tracks. The only train tracks that I basically have. Do I want to get rid of this whole thing? Or, because this is making it well and productive. I can do it again. I don't need a blueprint for that. So we can just whoop, whoop. Alright, and then there's another blue I can use if I want, I guess. And now there's this train. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, actually, I can just connect it like that. There we go. Whee! Another shape. Cool. Okay, so I got rid of those milestones, which means a lot more blue has opened up, which means I think there's a blue close to this green, and that blue is right here, and this blue can just come right over here and merge with this green to make a cyan to go up in here, which will do like that. Boom. Get that blue in there. And then that can make it cyan. we're also gonna need another 2 cyan. Okay, so now we need another 2 cyan and another 2 white. Because we need all the color. Why do we need this much color? It is the final milestone, I guess. Well, there isn't too much left this milestone, and I don't know why I recorded this anyway, because I'm pretty sure what I was going to do was do this milestone off camera and then chase stuff. Maybe I was going to do train stuff in this video. I don't know what I was going to do. Whatever happened. I showed you part of this milestone. I don't know how long this video is. It's probably short because I've been coughing for like most of this video, but it's fine. And yeah, basically I think this is maybe, should it be the, no, this has to be, I have to finish this in this video, right? I guess I don't, but I kind of do. Well, because like once this is done, we're gonna be all done with all the milestones, and then I'm gonna move into doing a separate series, which is still technically in this game. It's just gonna be a different series name. So do I stay in this until I complete this? I don't know. Tell me what I do. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say that we're gonna end this video here. I was conflicted of whether I should show you me finishing the milestone or not, but I'm not going to, because if you want to see the end of it, you can just go, because like basically this is the end of the episode. I'm gonna complete milestone 10. I'm pin this, then stack this crystal, white crystal, this shape, which is just take this shape in, white crystal it, make it like this, and then stack this shape on top of that shape, and then crystal that with cyan like this, and then the milestone will be done. So I will complete this technically in a separate series that I'm gonna call the MAM series, which I'll do this stuff for, and there'll be more train stuff, but that'll be mostly different kind of videos than this will be. Yeah, it'll be like logic stuff, because something I have not messed with in this series is wires, which are like, basically it's coding of like, this wire is null, and then I could add you know, logic gates to be like, if both of these are on, then turn this on. If either of them's on, turn it on. If it's not true, then make it go. XOR gates, compare stuff, gate. It's coding stuff, which I'm gonna do in another series, which is gonna be a whole thing about coding stuff. I'm gonna make them a whole machine. So if you want to see that and the finish of this, you could just watch the beginning of that episode, I guess, where I finish this, and then I'll do some train setup probably in that video. And yeah, that will be those will be longer videos, probably a lot longer, except for these are, yeah, I don't know, because the shapes ones I did now are kind of like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But those will probably be like 40, 50, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that'll be this is the end. This is the final episode of this shape series. I mean, I basically kind of did everything. Kind of introduced. Well, I basically played the entire game for you guys. Although I did skip some parts and some tasks. But basically, yeah, that's this game. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that series. I'll see you later.